Welcome to the Goose Riot podcast. This is episode 24. We watched Spring Breakers, and the title of this episode is I Got Scarface on Repeat. Scarface on Repeat.
Oh,
I'm your host tonight, Gilbert. I'm going to introduce all the other motherfuckers here, starting with my left.
I'm Chad. Nice to meet you all.
I am Josh.
Todd.
Zach. Tanner.
Remotely.
Hunter.
Why? Why do you do that every fucking week?
Because
Every
Josh
week.
didn't say it like he normally says it, so someone had to be a little emo bitch. And that's not me this time.
Are you wearing a beanie, Hunter?
Yes, I am.
Bullshit.
Most of the way there, then.
That's my shit.
So, Spring Breakers.
Gonna make me spew.
What did you guys think of this movie? I actually liked
I
it.
fucking hated this movie. It was awful.
Fucking hated it.
I'm along those lines.
Yeah.
I think you can all go fuck yourselves.
I think we're
I'm
be
gonna
pretty
second
evenly
that.
divided here.
I might still later, but seriously though, this movie fucking sucked.
Nah.
Yeah.
It was better than some of the other shit we saw.
Nah, this
Well,
movie-
yeah, but we've
fucking like
seen
Time Cop. Shit.
I'd rather get punched in the dick than watch some of this stuff
I
again.
feel like you guys didn't get it.
So
I got it. I
Like-
didn't like it.
Seriously, even the critics on Rotten Tomato got it.
Seriously.
No,
None of the-
65%.
None
I
of the
don't
audience
trust
did,
them
though.
at all. Like, they're fucking awful. This movie was basically a Skrillex music video
Well, that's
most of the time.
it was a third Skrillex music video, and then a third of it was just them whispering stuff. Yeah, and then a third of it was them
Gotta do
robbing
that
stuff.
Accent.
Sorry.
Spring
breaks forever, y'all.
So this movie starts out pretty fantastically. It starts out with chicks in their underwear getting high.
Yeah.
Talking about wanting to go on spring break, but they don't have the money. So they need a way to come up with the money. So,
Right.
I mean, when you guys need money, what do?
Go to the bank.
I rob a chicken shack.
Oh, there's that too.
Right. I mean, that's the only thing you can rob. It's the only logical solution
Yeah.
to the problem of no money for spring break.
And every fast food restaurant easily has enough cash to handle that.
But and the
Yes.
way you rob it is water guns and a mallet.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
You just go in
You
there and
just
start
break
breaking
plates.
shit.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad
Get
someone
on
else
your
noticed they had a
fucking knees.
fucking hammer to rob
Yes.
the place.
Well, how else were they supposed to get the register?
I'm
buddy?
not scared of a 120-pound
You're-
chick with a fucking hammer.
You're stupid.
With a water gun to the back
Dude,
of your
I'm
head?
fucking scared of a chick with a hammer.
Yeah, okay, the
No.
black dude, though, that was like when they're robbing this place, they put the gun to the black dude's head. He takes another bite while the gun's to the back of his head. I don't know if anyone noticed
I
that.
did know
It was original recipe. You don't put that
Yeah,
shit down.
no.
16 herbs and spices,
I feel like you're
motherfucker.
I feel like you're racist
How?
for saying that
Why?
because
I would do the same thing.
sure,
It's good shit.
sure.
You don't want to let it get cold.
Yeah, you try to justify it so Boar's head doesn't, Yeah.
Told you. I showed you guys that picture.
Yeah.
They were following me.
They're about to break this door down.
Anyways, so basically two of them rob it while the other one is driving one of the professor's cars.
El Camino?
Yeah, one of the professor's old shitty ass rusted out El Caminos. Why this professor has a shitty... It was a professor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, why this professor has a shitty busted ass El Camino, don't really know.
Because he
Yeah.
works at a shitty ass school
Doesn't
where
matter.
And
he's
hold
sure
on.
that it's going to get stolen by some bitches.
After you rob the chicken shack, what is the only way you can get rid of the El Camino?
Well, no, you have to set it on fire. Like, I completely agree with that.
I agree with that. As
What
well.
else are you supposed to do
They
with
didn't
it?
even.
It's an Elky.
They didn't do that
You fix
intentionally.
it.
That shit broke down.
No, you can't just take it back. People saw you driving the fucking El Camino. They're gonna know how many shitty, rusted out, busted ass El Caminos you think are around that little college town.
In
I
Florida,
saw Ford
tons.
today.
No.
They're not in Florida though. It doesn't
Yeah.
really say where they are.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it
know.
I
doesn't-
imagine it as Ohio.
Yeah,
it was
I could
probably
see
Ohio.
that.
Milwaukee.
Good
Yeah.
guess.
Columbus.
Nah, too far north. Mm-mm.
Key West?
But
Far
no,
south.
so that they set it on fire, which was probably the smartest thing in this
yeah,
whole movie.
sure. Get rid of the evidence.
Right,
Mm.
exactly.
Did you watch the whole movie?
I did.
I don't think it was the smartest thing.
It
It
was
was a good silhouette shot.
What was smarter in this shitty ass movie?
Quite a bit.
We
oh yeah, that one
actually-
girl that left and went home.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's like,
We-
nah, fuck
that
this.
was
I'm
Selena
out.
Gomez.
Yeah.
Supposedly, Justin Bieber was having words with Gucci Mane because supposedly Gucci Mane fucked Selena Gomez during this movie, the filming.
Really?
That's the word.
Yeah, that was the rumor.
Mm.
Really?
Pretty good stuff.
Hmm.
Why
Gross.
she would fuck Gucci Mane?
That's
I guess it
disgusting.
was. I guess it was the ice cream tattaoo.
I don't know. The
Could
two
be.
pieces of ass he got later in the movie is
Yeah.
a bit of a step up.
Yeah, it's a little strange.
I don't think she's as hot as everyone makes her out to be.
No, I don't think so either.
I mean, she's attractive, but
Yeah, so another thing that happened was at the beginning of this movie that we didn't talk about, the prayer scene.
Oh,
Getting
what?
jacked up on Jesus.
Yeah.
Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah.
What the hell? Why did they even
Who
add
the fuck
that
is
shit?
Jeff Jarrett?
He is a professional wrestler. Used
Ah.
to be in the WWF and all that shit.
Did he find Jesus for real or
I don't think so.
no? But it was funny because after the little Bible study, Selena Gomez was the one at the Bible study. She was the good girl in this movie. She was outside talking to her friends, and they basically told her stay the fuck away from the other three girls, because they were trouble. They were demons.
Make sure you pray hard.
Right. Yes, something like that. You got to pray hard. But she disregarded them. She decided she was going to go get high with them afterwards. And then at that point, yeah, she went and got high with them.
Mhm.
Well,
Sounds like most Sunday school classes to
yeah,
me.
then she found out they robbed it. Then chicks started making out. They did this hallway montage.
Someone ate nuggets, I'm sure.
I don't know what that means.
You don't rob a chicken store without at least getting a bucket. I mean,
That's not nuggets, though. That's chicken.
well, fine. Maybe you get some nuggets too. But
Yeah.
yeah, onward.
So after
went to spring
that,
break.
they get on a party bus, and they head on down to St. Petersburg, Florida.
Like, how
Why?
much money was in the chicken shack that they could get on a fucking party bus?
I don't know.
They went to school in Jacksonville. It wasn't a long trip. They're just like, oh shit, you know.
Yeah,
That's a 3-hour
Well,
drive.
that was part of it too. Like the party bus scene. What were they chanting? They were chanting "Spring Break" on the party bus scene. What else happened? Well, first of all, why St. Pete?
Yeah, St. Pete's a horrible destination
Yeah.
for
People
spring
that
break.
don't live here don't know that St. Pete is shit.
Yeah,
And those parties looked like they were pretty badass. I'd go to St. Pete.
way
for those
more
parties.
badass than I've
Treasure
seen in
Island's
St. Pete.
not a
I've seen
bad
some.
Yeah.
There've been a couple of spring breaks where there were some decent parties out in St. Pete, but
Mhm.
nothing to the extent that they're showing.
I was never invited to those.
Yeah.
No.
I don't think they send
Aw.
out invites. Like it's not an RSVP with a little card with balloons on it.
I've been to
That's-
most.
You're invited.
No, I've been to
Fuck
most.
some white skank.
I've been to most of the beaches around here during spring break,
Yeah.
and nothing. There was
No,
nothing like
nothing that big.
Oh,
ever.
no.
Like even on the beaches around here, Clearwater was a little.
They gets
crazy,
a little
but
rowdy.
nothing like that. Like
Yeah.
from
not
what we had always
Daytona.
heard, it was Daytona and Miami. Those were the big spots
And
around here.
Palm
Palm Springs,
No, what's the place up north?
Panama?
That's
Panama.
Panama.
Yeah,
Panama City gets a little big.
yeah.
But
It's a
okay,
little big.
it's
Las
a
Vegas.
little it's big. They how the hell can these chicks not find a way to get some dude to pay for them to go on spring break? All of them are
Yeah.
pretty attractive. It's like just show a left titty.
The problem
Someone's
is,
taking you to
Little
spring
half
break.
nip.
the problem is everyone had already left by the time they realized they couldn't go, though. When
Right.
They realized
That was another thing.
They
So-
had $200 between 4 of them. How did they? What was their fucking plan? Like maybe
I guess they
It took
thought they
them-
had more.
It took them all year to save that money, Tanner.
Yeah.
is there
All
not
year.
a strip club in the town
The
with
problem-
a fucking amateur night?
The
Come
problem
on.
is they were spending all their money on fucking coke and weed and
Yeah.
alcohol.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Well, I mean, you still got to
Heard
stay
that.
stocked up when you're not at spring break.
Sure. So, anyways, they get to St. Pete. They do the partying thing. They do the spring break on the beach thing, and that's where you first run into Aileen, played by James Franco.
Mm-hmm.
Riff Raff?
And- No, it's James Franco.
Oh, I thought it was Riff Raff.
Dangerous.
They're,
Riff Raff actually had no impact on this movie. As he would like you to believe that he did, but he doesn't.
He was extremely unhappy with Franco's
Yeah,
role
he
in
was-
this movie.
He was pissed, but it wasn't based on him. It was based on Dangerous, who is a St. Pete local.
Yep.
Drug dealer and, all around
firing rapper.
good guy. Jack of all trades.
I wonder if
Yeah.
he plays shuffleboard with the old people out in St. Pete sometimes.
Probably.
If you're wondering how that's spelled, it's spelled danger and then Russ like the name.
Because his name is a
If you're
Russell.
curious out there and want to look him up,
Yeah.
watch his musical videos.
Yeah.
Check out my fork. It's dynamite.
Yeah,
I know might. But anyways, Dangerous is actually on stage with Riff Raff. He's actually in the movie quite a bit. He's got dreads. I mean, just
he's the other white guy with dreads in the movie.
He sticks
Right.
out.
he also has lots of real 727 tattoos.
Really?
Gotta represent.
Oh
son.
yeah. Dangerous is covered in 727.
Wow.
Yeah, well, that's why James Franco had so many 727 tattoos.
I only
guess I
saw
didn't
the
notice.
one
Yeah,
above the nip.
yeah, he had a few.
There's a couple Florida tattoos.
Yeah,
Oh my god!
he was
Shouldn't be
decked
that proud
out.
of this
He was
state.
decked
No.
out Florida boy style.
Not when you're repping that St. Pete.
Uh-uh.
Ugh.
Mm-mm.
But
St. Pete's.
anyways, so during the whole there's a spring break
Apologize.
montage that happens where there's just them jumping around, partying, and doing coke and sucking titties and making out with other chicks, shit like that. Basically, the cops eventually come and break the party up. For some reason, they're the only people that got arrested at this party.
That's
Yeah.
all.
Them and the twins.
There's like one other chick.
Yeah, there was like a grand total of 6 people that got
Yeah.
arrested out of this party of like 300.
It was kind of
Well-
like a plot twist.
No.
One of the twins couldn't get the titty out of his mouth fast
Oh
enough
my
to
god,
run,
he
so-
couldn't. He was fucking hunkering down on that titty.
It was
Um,
like an even dumber Steve-O.
right. But then, okay,
with a grill.
so they go to jail. You don't really know what they went to jail for.
This mystery is never solved.
The
by the
ju-
way.
Said it
well, the
was
judge-
narcotics.
well, no, but they can't charge them for
Yeah, they said
narcotics.
they couldn't.
But he gave them he told them they had to pay a fine for something.
Probably fucking up
They,
the
What-
hotel.
what did
they
he
went
say it was
into
for?
it. They went
Jaywalking.
into it. It was something.
It was something retarded that
Yeah.
they shouldn't have been able to arrest them for.
No.
Or destruction of property, maybe. Maybe that's what it was.
He
Loitering.
didn't say.
And-
He didn't say. He just said they were being issued a citation.
Yeah.
Yes.
They didn't have money, so he told them they could stay and spend 2 more days in county. Big fucking deal. 2 days in county? What the fuck is that? That's nothing.
Vacation.
Yeah, they're wearing a bathing suit. They didn't even give them any fucking other clothes or anything. They're
Yeah,
not,
and that would not happen in real life.
no,
No.
2 days in county wouldn't have been anything. They should have just, said, okay, we're going to stay 2 days in county. Been
But
done with it.
Instead, was anyone else bothered by the amount of finger guns that were in this movie?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that was kind of one of those artsy things. The whole movie was about guns and finger guns, and it just showed you how much these 2 girls loved guns
And fingering.
and fingering.
And
Exactly.
Guns.
Yeah, this was a really artsy movie.
This was written by the same person who wrote Kids.
I never saw Kids.
No.
I bet you Tanner has.
No. Can't say that I have.
Different
That-
kids, bro.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
sorry.
That movie is something else.
I've seen little bits of it. Yeah, it's fucked up.
Tanner's seen little bits of it too. Anyways, the where was I at?
Right on track.
Never gets old.
It does, but
No, it
not when they're
doesn't.
fresh. Fuck. What was I saying?
I
Come
don't
on.
remember.
That's artsy.
You just said what
They
Tanner
were-
was
Oh,
thinking.
that's right.
County.
It's artsy. Yeah, you guys don't get it.
I get it. It's
Finger-
stupid.
Finger guns. They love guns, real guns.
It's a Kiss song.
Yeah. So basically, after they're sitting in jail, James Franco comes and he's sitting in the back of the courtroom to bail his twins out, and I guess he decides that he's gonna bail these bitches out too.
Oh no, the one of the twins finger gunned him.
Well,
and looked
yeah.
back at him.
Right.
How much could their bail have been on like some misdemeanor charge?
It wasn't bail. It wasn't bail. It was citation they had to pay.
What was their citation? How bad could it have been?
Doesn't matter. They said they didn't have any.
$75 total.
Yeah.
They said they didn't have any money. So apparently their
Spend it all.
chicken check money, was
Well,
only
they
enough to get them down
They
there.
spent it on those sweet ass scooters they were riding around in.
That is true. They did have some ballin' ass scooters.
Yeah.
That scene was in the movie so many times.
It was. I
Them
know,
riding
that's what I'm
around on
talking
scooters.
They
about.
repeated. There was only like 15 minutes of actual movie
I would
here.
say
They just
45.
repeated it.
I would honestly say there was about 45 minutes of actual footage
In an hour
this
and a half movie.
In an hour and a half movie.
They jump cut over the vocals too.
Yep,
Like in
all the time.
like it was like a mix between Breathless and
Like-
Kids and
Well-
the real Cancun.
You heard Selena Gomez have that
Oh,
conversation with her grandma 4 fucking times.
Yeah.
Like, shut up, cunt. I don't want to hear about you talking to your grandma anymore.
Whoa.
They
God
tried
damn
to make
it.
it seem like it was flashbacks and flash forwards, but no, it was just they ran out of footage.
Right.
Yeah. Oh God, it was awful.
It wasn't. But
Awfully good.
It was fucking
that's
awful.
just your opinion, man.
No,
That's the correct opinion.
So,
Word.
anyways, they're sitting in this park after he bails them out. And he basically convinces them to get in the car with him. They go to this park. He tells them about the twins and how they like to do double penetration.
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
really creepy.
They
Yeah.
do everything together.
They do everything together, especially double penetration. That's their specialty. And that's pretty much. I mean, there's not really much else that happens with the twins after that. You see them in
No.
1 or 2 more scenes, but that's about it.
They were there's apparently supposed to be a threesome scene that happened, but the original actress that was slotted to do it backed out because she didn't want any part in being slotted that way.
Yeah, slotted.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically after that, they go to this pool hall. They run into Gucci Mane. that you find out that James Franco and Gucci Mane used to be best friends.
True in real life.
Well, they meet at the strip club. The pool hall is where Selena Gomez leaves.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
became a crying little bitch.
Did they meet?
Home.
Did they
I
meet at the strip
can't
club?
blame her.
Or was
Yeah,
it-
they saw Gucci Mane at the strip club.
James
okay.
Franco practically mouth raped her. Like
Yeah.
she's like, I want to
No,
go
if
home.
you
I'm
know-
not
James Franco
comfortable.
mouth raped you, would you go home?
No, but I'm a different person.
Do you
Apparently.
guys actually? I think James Franco just watched John Travolta, like his old interviews and like stuff, like at awards where he touched people's faces.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
God.
was
That's where he
creepy
got
as
the
shit.
inspiration
Well,
for that from.
Yeah.
He then told her that he was gonna fuck her friends and think about,
about
her,
her.
while he was doing it,
Right.
which was
Speaking of
Also
James Franco,
exciting.
though, I read an
It was
article.
honest.
I read an article on Huffington Post last night talking about how James Franco said that he's not gay, but his art is gay.
Are you one of them liberals reading the Huffington Post and shit?
No, it just popped up on Facebook somewhere.
Mhm.
Okay.
It was one of those sponsored post things. But anyways, he talks.
I'm not gay, but my dick is.
Yeah, that's pretty much what he said. Like, I'm not even kidding. He said that there's no lines anymore. He's like, he's not really gay when it comes to sex, but he's gay in every other way, I
Whoa,
guess.
there
Or
are
some
lines
shit like
still.
that. Yeah.
Is his hand gay?
Like,
What
he
about
said
his mouth?
He said he likes being perceived as gay.
Did you see him blowing those guns? His mouth is pretty fucking gay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, speaking of that, we cut back the next scene after Selena Gomez leaves. They're in his fucking house, all his guns, all his money.
Look at my shit.
Look at his shit.
Scarface on repeat.
Yeah, then they basically take these two guns that he keeps telling them are loaded. They're pointing at him. They're telling him to get on his fucking knees. They're kind of like recreating their bitch talk like they were at the fucking chicken shack again. And they put the guns in his mouth, and he just kind of sits there, and they talk about how they're going to kill him, you know, or whatever, how they should kill him, what's stopping them from killing him. Then all of a sudden, he starts blowing the fucking guns with his mouth. Like, he just starts sucking them off like they're dicks. And,
Yeah.
And right after
That's
they
where it
get
started.
done, he
Yeah.
looks at both of them. He goes, I think I just fell in love with both of you.
No, I think
He-
y'all my soulmates.
He also
Yeah.
says, "I just sucked both y'all's dicks."
I just
Yeah.
got both y'all's dicks.
Gun dicks.
Yeah, and
Gun
then
dicks.
where does it go from there?
That
oh, fuck.
amazing
The-
Oh
piano
yeah,
scene.
Oh.
Okay. I thought you meant
They
the strip
like
club was
they do
next.
that. They rob a bunch more spring breakers and
well,
shit.
it's a
but
whole
the
Britney Spears montage.
The Britney Spears thing is like, yeah,
Yeah, he's playing the piano. He tells him he's gonna play the sweetest song that he knows, and it's
an angel
An
on
an-
earth
an
if
angel
I've
on
ever
earth.
seen one.
yeah, Britney fucking Spears.
Is she hot?
She's kind of.
What do you guys
She's
think?
milfy.
Now,
Yeah. Right
No.
now.
Right.
no.
No.
He's okay.
What do you think, Hunter?
I think yes.
Is she fat?
You think?
She's got a
No.
she's
No,
got a
she's-
nasty
No,
cooter.
Is she fat like Alicia
She
Silverstone?
has a nasty cooter.
Yeah, I saw pictures of
did
that
you hear
shit.
What?
that? Josh thinks she's fat like Alicia Silverstone.
I asked a question.
Well,
she-
Alicia Silverstone's not fat, so I don't know how to
Hunter?
answer
with
that.
that statement. Lisa Silverstone is fat.
You know who else is fat? The fucking queen.
It's
Fuck
true.
You.
Yeah, bitch.
Fuck you.
Sitting on the
And-
throne
and
too much.
Backseat, though.
And the queen's a cunt as well.
Oh,
Strong use of the C word.
about
Now we
them
got
apples.
Fucking James Bond coming after us.
Yeah. So is Sam Walton.
Oh gosh. All right. Moving on.
So
I'm
after
bored.
the Britney Spears, then they go to the strip club to meet up with Gucci Mane.
Words are exchanged. Tempers flare.
Yep.
Shit's going down.
Because Gucci Mane taught Aileen
Aileen.
Aileen everything he knows. And
Yeah.
he says you're overstepping.
Yeah, you don't
Huh?
overstep in Gucci Mane's territory ever. He has ice cream cone on his face.
Ice cream
Oh,
cones on
What
point,
flavor?
though. Chocolate.
Totally vanilla.
I had a different, I had a different thought in mind, but we're gonna go with that because mine was a lot worse.
Somehow, out of all this, we get a transsexual shooting one of the spring breakers. Did you notice that the person who actually shot at their car looked like a transvestite?
Yeah, it was
really
pretty.
fucking
It's pretty
weird.
gross.
Well, with his choice in women in this particular movie, I would not be overly surprised. But yeah, so one of the chicks gets shot in the arm.
Yeah,
Uh,
like get the
the
fuck
the only
over it.
one of the three, the only one of the four that showed her titties in the movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's too
the,
bad.
The bigger one.
Too bad.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Then after that, there's a weird shower crying scene where they're naked in the shower crying.
Yeah.
It was very weird shit. Then after that, she leaves.
Yep.
She goes home. Then they pretty much plot to get Gucci Mane back.
Yeah.
And they decide that they're going to kill Gucci Mane. They make fun of Aileen for being scared to kill his best friend. Then he sings a song
During
on
a
the piano
threesome.
about how he's going to kill his best friend.
A
And about
one-note song.
Chickies.
It was
About
great.
little chickies.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember how that song goes, but
And
yeah.
then
Ding,
they go to
ding,
they go to
ding.
shoot up Gucci Mane, and he dies immediately.
Yeah.
And they somehow kill everyone after letting all of them shoot at them.
by
Well,
he
yeah.
he means that James Franco dies right as he gets off the fucking boat.
Like, you're not going to
One
point your
bullet.
gun and shoot when this guy is fucking running towards
That's
you.
hold on. That's another thing. They take a boat to Gucci Mane's place. Like they get on a fucking speedboat and boat to Gucci Mane's lair.
Yeah.
And as soon as James Franco gets off the boat, one of Gucci Mane's thugs just pops him.
Yeah. Yet, and why are they wearing bikinis in that? Why did they not decide,
Well,
hey, maybe
Fuck
I'll,
you. Why
break,
not?
right?
Yeah.
How about a
Spring
spring
break
break forever?
if I'm assaulting a lair, I'm going to wear a little body armor or something.
Mm-mm.
Maybe cover
They
the...
weren't worried. Those
No.
titties were distractions, son.
Apparently.
What dude,
Hey,
what
and it
dude
fucking
is
worked,
expecting
though.
to get shot by a chick in
They
a bathing
weren't.
suit
They
and a
weren't
ski
looking
mask?
for cover. They weren't doing anything.
A
They were
pink-
walking straight up to the
a
house,
pink
shooting
fucking ski
everybody.
mask. Why were they the only ones? Like even during the robbery, the Britney Spears montage, why were they the only ones wearing ski masks? Why wasn't James Franco like? Why was he always just like whatever?
Because he's not from this planet.
Yeah,
That's
he
true.
doesn't care.
So they end up killing Gucci Mane.
Who is still in the
And
fucking
then-
tub, by the way.
Yeah, wearing an ice cream cone
Yes.
chain.
Yes.
And then
With guns going off all around him.
Yes.
He's
And
not
then-
getting out. He's
and
like,
then they
fuck
call
it.
their moms and tell them how much they love them.
Yep.
And then there's 20 more minutes of
Well,
dubstep,
they
and then
called
the
them
movie's
before
over.
They called him before just in case they might have died.
Yeah.
And
And
let's
then-
not forget, they took Gucci
Yeah.
Mane's car,
His
the
Ferrari.
most inconspicuous
Was it a
Ferrari.
Lambo-
No, it's a
Lamborghini?
Lamborghini.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they decided,
Bright red.
we're not going to get caught. I mean, it's a Lambo.
Nope.
Everyone's got these.
They
fucking
drove
cars
back to
anyway.
Jacksonville or wherever the fuck it was they were
Ohio.
from. Columbus.
Milwaukee.
We're
Dayton-
just
Dayton.
guessing.
Dayton,
Yeah.
Ohio.
They're from Maine.
Yeah. It's a
They
long
drove that
drive in a
Lamborghini
Lambo.
right back up there.
Yeah. And that was the movie.
Do you think they took the Lambo to a chop shop? Like, do you think
I
they
don't
got
think
it
they
chopped
were
They
up?
set it
smart
on
enough.
fire as well.
Yeah. They,
No, that's a different story.
They brought it back to the professor.
now, that's a different story. You rob a fucking chicken shack,
Right, and you
and
set
then
the
you
car
set
on fire.
the car on fire, but you kill a bunch of people, and you don't set the car on fire?
There's no-
Explain that to
Well,
me.
because first of all, there's no proof that they killed anyone.
They're driving the dead guy's fucking car.
That doesn't mean anything. Gucci Mane could have loaned it to him. He let me borrow it before he died. They're not gonna believe these two little girls fucking killed all of Gucci Mane and his big black friends.
They gangsters.
That's true.
Like, who's gonna
That's
believe
true.
that shit? You know?
Me?
Yeah, he let me take it for a spin for a little while.
Yeah.
Okay.
'Cause
Well,
I-
you are
I
8
spun on his
fucking
dick.
states over, and he lives in Florida.
Are we
Yeah.
looking for logic in this fucking movie?
There
Really?
is logic. Art. This is art.
This
This
was
is
not
not
art.
Not just a movie. This is art.
This was a turd.
So
Someone pooped in their hand,
No.
smeared it on the screen.
No, I disagree. But yeah, do you guys think they chopped it, or do you think they just set it on fire?
I don't fucking
I like
know
to
what
think
did
they
with it.
drove it off the Skyway,
What? No.
like that one guy did with his
I
kid.
think they drove it back to
I don't see. I don't.
Oh my god.
Wait, like what?
Fucked up.
What did you say?
Jesus Christ.
Too dark?
Yeah.
No, I missed it. Say it again.
I said I like to think they drove it off the Skyway, like that one guy did with his kid.
Oh God.
Jesus Christ.
No, I'll allow it.
Sounds worse every time you say it.
I'll allow it.
That's. There are people hiding their
Tanner.
faces right now.
Notice how Tanner does bring up something.
We
about
call-
Thor's
his
head
kid.
was behind
Yeah,
us.
of
We call
course,
them
every
pussies.
episode.
Yeah.
Thor's
well,
head.
No, there will be no censorship on this podcast.
There was a guy that threw his
Except for what we
2-year-old,
censor.
5-year-old off the bridge.
God damn.
That's what he did.
It's a dirty game.
It is. That actually also happened in Tampa.
Yeah, I know.
It's a dirty game. Somebody threw their. Some guy threw his 3-month-old baby out of the window.
Well, it wasn't his baby. It was his
Jesus
girlfriend's
Christ.
baby.
It was his girlfriend's baby. He threw it out the window going down I-75, and when they pulled him out,
Fuck.
you didn't hear about this?
No.
It's a
Oh.
dirty game, son.
They pulled him out of the cop car, and the news cameras were there, and they were like, "Why did you do it? Why'd you?" It's a dirty game, and he just walked in, and he just kept
my
repeating,
God.
"It's a dirty game." It's on YouTube. Oh, it's amazing.
I gotta send this to me.
I will. I'll play
Kid
it.
was probably cock blocking,
Nah.
crying at the wrong
Hey,
time.
maybe.
You're in it to win it, motherfucker.
Maybe. But no, speaking of censorship, you guys saw that Comedy Central, they've roasted Justin Bieber,
Yeah.
which
Yep.
comes out March 30th.
Correct.
I
well,
can wait for
all
that.
of Comedy Central's ads for roasts are how it's uncensored and all this shit, and they're still playing that they're uncensored. Well, there was an article released the other day saying that Comedy Central was going to censor the Paul Walker jokes that they made.
yeah, they're taking Jeff Ross's
Yeah.
jokes out of it.
Yeah, that's fucking bullshit.
I agree.
They're taking all his jokes or just his Paul Walker ones?
His Paul Walker.
Oh
ones.
yeah, see that's fucking.
How many Paul
retarded.
Walker
I
jokes
wanna-
did he have?
I want to hear the Paul
he-
Walker joke.
Yeah.
He had a few, but he capped it off perfectly. The crowd, I guess, got real upset by it, and he was like, "Oh, too fast, too furious." Like he capped it off really
See,
well.
Jeff Ross is my hero. Like The Burn, that was one of the greatest shows that
Burn
was
was
ever on
excellent.
Comedy Central. All 12 episodes of it.
I told you guys I saw the sign for a bar the other day that was having a Paul Walker special. It was an Irish car bomb followed by a fireball.
Yeah. Apparently during the
Looks
roast, Jeff Ross looks at Ludacris and he's like, "Move, bitch, get out the way." That's what Paul Walker should have said to that tree. And apparently Ludacris didn't find that too amusing.
I thought it was tasteful.
Yeah, wasn't he in the movies with him?
Yes,
he
they were
was.
friends.
Oh, okay. That's in poor
Keyword there
taste.
was "were."
It doesn't matter. Don't promote this as an uncensored show when you're gonna censor it just because people get their feelings hurt. Like,
yeah.
you know, when Greg Giraldo, is that his name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, when he died, the very next roast, like a couple months later, they were already making jokes about his death.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, Seth MacFarlane said, "Oh, I want to bring up Anthony Jeselnik, and the only reason he's here is because Greg Giraldo's dead."
yeah, like you know, they had no chill.
But I guess Greg would have wanted it that way, so that was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know, Paul Walker, I feel like would have wanted the same thing.
Probably not.
No.
Anyways,
Anyways.
To this movie.
this movie was amazing.
I
This
hope you
movie
like.
was
I
shit.
enjoyed
hope
it.
you like dubstep.
If we're gonna do ratings, I'm going to give it a 7, but I'm only gonna give it a 7 and not higher because of all the recuts of the scenes. The progression in this movie was so horribly slow.
Yeah.
Like that was one of the worst things for me about this movie.
It
If
was
it would
like-
have been faster and there would have been less repeating of scenes,
5 minutes of
It would've
plot
been
and
a much
3
better movie.
minutes of music video.
like if this was like a short 45-minute film with none of the bullshit in between, I think it would have been a decent movie.
Yeah. I get it.
So what you're saying is there's not enough actual content to make a movie, and there's
I'm saying the
barely
content.
a plot, and there's no character.
I'm
arc.
saying the content that was
No.
there was
but
good
if we
though.
but if we overlook all that stuff, it's good.
Yes.
Josh?
I'm definitely going with a 2 on this one. Maybe a 1. But
Come
I
on,
You
really?
notice? You guys
movie
notice? Go ahead.
had 0 fucking point to it.
No, there was plenty of point.
It was
Go on
Fing-
spring
finger
break.
pointing.
Go on spring break, get guns,
Come on.
fuck dudes,
Come on.
do coke,
Come on.
kill Gucci Mane.
Okay. Got me on that one.
Yeah, tons of fucking
break
points.
Almost
ever.
sold me.
Get a Lamborghini, drive the fuck home.
Okay.
Maybe set the
We can do
Lamborghini
that
on
too.
fire. Maybe take it
Alright,
to a
it's
chop shop.
2.1.
We don't know.
This movie fucking sucked.
Agree to disagree.
That's fine.
When in Rome.
Yes. However. No! This movie fucking sucked!
You guys notice that Josh is really polarized in his ratings? It's either like a fucking
Yeah.
10. It's either Time Cop or it's like
Spring Breakers?
Spring Breakers.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
This is on par with anything that fucking Hayden Christensen does. And
Disagree.
No, that's how bad this movie is.
I'm offended.
I like
That's
Hayden.
fine. You can,
Jumper was
you
also
can
an
take that
excellent
shit
movie.
To the bank.
Jumper was excellent.
No. No.
It wasn't on Spring Breakers level, but it was excellent.
No.
Todd.
Wow.
Not very much is on Spring Breakers.
I'm gonna have to
No.
go kind of high on this one as well.
Ah.
Short to the point, hour and a half. That's
well,
doable.
How was it to the point?
His only
There was,
It was
they
not
never got
to
to
the-
any point.
Yeah.
his only like
It has a lot of
Bone-
rewatch.
the only
rewatch
thing that
value.
made him like this movie was the fact that it was short. He's like, it held my attention for as long as my attention's able to be held.
I think it's because Selena Gomez was in this
Probably.
Yeah, he's a
That's
big
the
fan of her music.
I don't doubt that.
I'll go 7, 7.5 even.
I'm going 4-ish.
Yeah.
Like around the Super Mario Brothers,
Yeah.
Batman and Robin level. Like I just hate this movie.
Yeah.
I hate it.
I'm with you there. I'd probably do I'd do a 5 for tits. There were attractive things to look at during this
There was
movie.
attractive tits in this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, you saw him over and over again in that dubstep.
Because
music
of
video
that,
clip
it's
that they
slightly
played
better.
40 times.
Because of that, though, it's slightly better than the Mario, but not for any quality reasons. Yeah, that's all I got.
I'm going to 9.
Oh my,
I like it.
that's obscene.
Going to 9.
I like it.
It was
I'm
entertaining.
offended.
Good, I'm glad. It was entertaining. I thought James Franco was hilarious.
Don't-
He had me laughing.
Don't forget artistic.
Extremely artistic
Thank you.
/
Autistic.
gay.
This movie was autistic.
But yeah, I'll give it a 9. I think this is this is my favorite movie we've watched.
What?
I think
Yeah, I enjoyed the shit out of this movie. This
you know,
is the
you
third
came
time
in
I've seen
late.
this movie.
You came in late. I'm gonna say you
I've
haven't
w-
seen some of the good ones.
I have watched a lot of the movies that you guys did podcasts on before I came in, and yeah, this is my favorite one. A lot better than that piece of shit Time Cop.
Yeah.
our next movie is more artistic than this movie.
I will agree with that.
Oh, no.
It's pretty on point.
I will
Next
say that for me, the next movie that we watch is probably going to be the best one that we've watched.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Hunter, what about you? What'd you think of this movie?
He doesn't know. He didn't watch it.
Yeah, I'm abstaining this week from
Yeah.
voting.
Yeah, just keep jerking off to the Queen.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, the critics were very kind to this movie.
yeah, they were.
Doesn't happen very often. That's how you know this is an artistic movie.
No.
Extremely artistic.
Yeah.
65% critic rating, 38%
It
user. on
usually
Rotten
never
Tomatoes.
happens that way. It's usually opposite.
Occasionally,
Ah.
Rubber was that way. People hated Rubber, but the
I don't
critics were
think I
like,
got rubber.
I didn't either.
Yeah, that movie was pretty fucking terrible. I
The-
got 20 minutes into it and I couldn't watch it.
I don't blame you. This it cost about $5 million to make. It grossed 14, but it was a limited release. I mean, it didn't.
Yeah,
It
did
didn't
very
hit
well.
wide.
Been a little bit more limited.
It did very well.
Yeah, should have never been
Bite
made.
your fucking tongue. out
How
your
did,
Speaking
mouth.
how do we hear about this? Because we saw this in theaters.
Yeah, we went and saw the call. I don't remember. Because I was so up on that Riff Raff D.
And if it was limited release, then why did it get released in?
Because it was
Why did it get released
probably
here?
it was based in St. Pete, so they probably pushed it
Yeah,
too
Probably.
far.
probably a lot
Yeah.
good. Speaking of another James Franco limited release movie, have you guys watched Palo Alto?
No,
Palo Alto is very good. I
really.
enjoyed the shit out of Palo Alto.
Yeah.
It's about it's based on a book that James Franco wrote. It was like a
my interest has been lost.
It was like a collection. No, it was a collection of short stories from like his high school days and shit like that he turned into a book and a movie.
You are not making the case, my friend.
It
It's
was-
artistic, motherfucker.
It was good.
yeah.
It wasn't as artistic as this.
So does that mean it's gay?
it's a
Correct.
It's a movie you might get though, so you should watch it.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, not bad. So this week, some movies came out, or last week. Insurgent.
Wings with bones in them. The other day at dinner, this waitress was bringing out some wings, and she's like, "Hey, I've got some wings with bones in them here." And like we're like, "What? Like you mean you have chicken wings to bring us?" Yeah, I've got wings with bones in them.
Oh God.
I've just had that stuck in my head for weeks now.
Insurgent came out.
Insurgent.
That was the
Miles
Divergent.
Teller,
Divergent.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't fucking care.
Shailene Woodley.
It didn't. The ratings were not great. It did 32% on Rotten Tomatoes, 70% user. Yeah, I don't know how it did. Gunman came out. It did really shitty.
Because
Gun-
Chad didn't go see it.
Gunman, that was that fucking milk motherfucker, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sean Penn is his name.
Yeah.
Not Milk, motherfucker.
His name is Spicoli. Okay?
Motherfucker.
Spicoli.
Agree to disagree. It ain't Milk, motherfucker. I know that much.
I'm pretty sure it's Milk Motherfucker.
What else?
Get Hard's coming out
Oh,
this
I'm
week.
excited about Get
Are
Hard.
you really?
I'm kind
little
of excited
bit.
about it too.
No.
I like Will Ferrell and I like Kevin Hart.
Both of them have had shitty movies the
I-
past couple of years.
I feel like the premise for this movie is horrible, but I like both of them.
I'm probably gonna watch it.
Will
I'm probably
Ferrell's
gonna laugh.
probably been in a bunch of shitty movies, but he's still funny no matter what.
Both of them are funny. Kevin Hart's stand-up is fantastic.
Yeah.
But as
wouldn't
far
go
as
fantastic.
movies, no, he's
Yes,
funny.
it is.
I don't like his stand up. I like his movies. I don't like his stand up.
Really?
Oh, you've got it backwards from what it should be then. Because his stand-up is decent, his movies are shit.
His movies are artistic.
What the
He kind of
fuck?
plays he's only got one character that he plays. The
Yeah, it's
short
him.
black guy. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
So does Will Ferrell.
What do you want him to do? Play the tall black guy?
The only movie he's done anything different in was the one where he was the
Casa
writer.
de mi Padre.
He was the same. He was Goofy.
Stranger Than Fiction. You
Yeah,
mean.
Stranger Than Fiction. He
Well,
was
he
different
also
in Stranger
did,
Than Fiction.
Anchorman.
Everything Must Go.
Same
was
character.
really good.
Anchorman was
I
a
didn't see
different
that.
character.
It was really good.
Was it?
Anchorman, he played a news anchor. Fuck out of here.
Goofy.
Talladega Nights, he played a race car
Yeah,
driver.
what the fuck are you talking about?
You're
It's a
an
different
idiot.
character. You are.
If you
You're
don't
fucking
chew Big
retarded.
Red, then fuck
Then
you.
fuck
That's
you.
that's true.
Ruined
Seen
my
Highlander?
Crystal T-shirt.
Highlander, one of the greatest movies of all time.
Won the Academy Award for best movie ever made.
I was paraphrasing. Suck a dick, Todd.
The only thing he says the whole fucking podcast.
Yeah.
And he gets shut down.
Yeah, that's good. He deserves that. He'll never learn if we don't make him stronger. All right, what else you guys got?
What was your question?
Okay. You get to pick 3 people to go on spring break with. Could be any 3 people.
You get to pick where you go on spring break
I'm gonna
because it matters.
Is St. Pete's off?
Yeah, make that part of it and the location.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, good.
I'm going to say I would go, just to start things off, give you guys a little time to think. I'm going to go Miami. I'm going to go Danny DeVito because he's going to push me when I'm like, Danny, I've had enough. Actually, I'm going to call him Dan. We're close.
Are we including fictional characters? Because you're actually thinking one of his characters, right?
No,
We
this is
are-
how he is. He is like that in real life.
I don't believe you, but we are including fictional characters.
Yeah, that's fine.
He wants to take Frank Reynolds.
I
Yeah,
do.
that's what I was thinking.
All right.
Like,
Because I'd be like, I've had enough, and he's going to be like, no.
well, he could also fund
From
it.
ham.
He could fund it too. You know.
Yeah. Well,
He's
no.
like the money guy.
I got another money guy in mind. I'm going to say Christina Hendricks because I want to see her in a bikini.
Why not Anna Hendricks? Anna Kendrick. You can see
No.
you can see Christina Hendricks'
online.
titties online.
Yeah, I know. But I want to see him in person.
Okay.
And, who was my other one? I had an idea for one. Did I say him? Did I say it earlier? Because I forgot it.
I don't know.
What was my third one?
Taking another
Somebody with
dude?
money, somebody to push you,
How
and
many
then the
fucking
hot chick.
dudes are you taking with you,
Money
bro?
is Frank Reynolds.
The sausage fest.
No,
he's the one
That's
to push
gonna be
it.
the one
No,
to
he's
push
pushing. He's
Frank
he's
Reynolds
You meet the
should be your
girls
money
on spring
guy.
break. You take the dudes with you. You
Frank
take the
Reynolds
bros.
funds every shenanigan on that show.
Yeah.
Frank Reynolds is your money guy.
No, not
No,
enough.
I promise
not enough.
he is.
Not
What do you-
enough.
What do you mean not enough?
I want Steve Jobs.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Yeah.
His character, though.
Has
Andy-
no. Has anyone seen Weekend at Bernie's? I'm gonna make this shit
Andy
happen.
wears
Plus, I'm guessing he
turtlenecks
wasn't really
past-
that much fun at parties. He's not like the party
Do you
guy.
want Steve Jobs or do you want the guy
Dave's the party
from
guy.
Under Siege? That's Steve Jobs. I feel like you want
the
that
guy who works the radar.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe him.
I'm gonna have to change my pick now that Weekend at Bernie's is.
Dave's the party guy.
Can I go now?
Not
You
Steve
can
Jobs.
go.
Yeah, go for it.
Can I go? Okay. Jacob, the Man in Black, Evangeline Lilly, and the island from Lost. We're gonna get to the fucking bottom of this island situation.
I like that.
That's where we're fucking going.
What did Kate have to do with it, though?
I just want to fuck Kate.
All right.
There's no real reason. I mean, I figure I'm gonna take Jacob and the Man in Black. They're gonna be able to give me enough explanation of this island situation. She's just there for fun.
Now that we've got that sorted out,
Yeah.
guys,
yeah,
if you'll excuse us,
exactly.
me
We're
and the
going-
polar bear are gonna get to work.
Yeah, we're going to the cage, bitch. we got ourselves a slave Leia situation.
You would be a good Jabba.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're getting down on the slave Leia situation with Kate.
Mm-hmm.
Jacob and the Man in Black, they can watch if they want. I don't care. They're not real.
Anybody else?
All right, I got this. I'm gonna take Uncle Jesse.
Creepy?
Okay.
No,
Handsome guy.
Not John,
John
Stamos.
Stamos. John
No,
Stamos.
he doesn't want John Stamos. He wants Uncle Jesse.
Jesse.
John Stamos.
With his band, the Rippers.
The Rip-
only if he has that mullet.
Are the Rippers gonna fuck you along with John Stamos?
I want John Stamos, Bob Saget, and Dave Gouye.
Oh,
I'm gonna take all three.
Where?
Where are you doing this?
He's filming a
We're
new
gonna
porno called Full House.
Where are you
It's
doing
just
this rub and
three-
tug?
It's just 3 dicks in his ass
Yeah.
the entire show.
I'm just happy you didn't invite fucking Claudio Sanchez with him.
Well, they're gonna get bored, so they're gonna Dutch rudder.
No, because
Because why? What possible reason could you
John
have?
Stamos is gonna attract all the bitches.
Mm.
Yeah, he's
I'm
gonna get
I'm
all
okay
the
with his
bitches.
sloppy
And
seconds.
you're gonna get nothing.
I'm okay with his sloppy seconds. Bob Saget's gonna be the one to push you.
Bob Saget's getting sloppy seconds.
Yes.
Bob Saget would be a pusher though.
You're
I mean,
probably
he'd be
getting
like,
at least fourth.
he'd
in
be
this
setting up
scenario.
lines, doing
Maybe,
shots.
That's still pushing it.
You think you're getting something, but it's only a dick. Bob Saget's probably
Dave Coulier.
maybe.
Yeah.
Ain't getting shit
He's got
other
a.
than
I
Alanis
bet.
Morissette.
Yeah, you beat me to it.
Speaking of Dave Coulier,
Yeah.
What could you possibly be referring to? He hasn't
Coulier.
done anything relevant in the past.
I'm
2
if you let me
decades.
finish, I'll fucking tell you. I don't know if I talked about this on the podcast. I'm assuming I haven't because you don't know what I'm about to say.
Can I finish?
There is a Facebook group that's called The Same Picture of Dave Coulier Every Day, and it's literally them posting the same picture every single day
Now
of
that-
Dave Coulier.
Now that is art.
It is.
Shia
It's-
LaBeouf's heartbeat is art. This movie was not art.
Yeah, it's literally the same picture of Dave Coulier every day.
But you get it at the top of your feed, right?
I'm sure you do. I mean, they post it every day.
I
Is
might
it-
have to join
Is it
this.
at the same
Yeah.
time every day?
Huh? I don't know. No, it's random.
Are
Like,
they ever late?
somebody's like actually going on and
They're like,
posting
oh,
it.
we were late posting the picture today. Good job, guys.
I didn't like it because I feel like I've seen what I need to see. I've seen the one picture one time. I don't feel like I need to see it every day. Like, oh look, it's Dave Coulier wearing that same sweater.
Did you just call him Gouye?
I don't know. Is it Coulier? Coulier?
It's
I don't
Coulier.
know.
He's really
Coulier.
having a real time with his
Yeah.
name situation.
Uncle
He
Joey.
likes
I'm
hand
just gonna
jobs in
call him
movie
Uncle
theaters,
Joey.
from what I hear.
All right, I got this.
That's what everyone said so far.
I want drama from season 5 of Entourage. The season 5 drama after he gets broken up with his girlfriend.
Very specific.
Extremely.
All right.
That's when he was rowdy. Jennifer Lawrence. I think she'd be like one of the guys
Probably.
with tits.
So you want to get pegged? Would you let her peg you?
I'd have to be pretty drunk.
I wouldn't. Just saying.
I like that
And
he
the
was
third one,
appearing to make fun of you with that comment, and then he's like, no, it's fine. I would totally
No,
do that.
I'm not against it.
and Christian Bale to be headbutting any bitches who want to get out of line.
Fighter.
If I'm taking a violence guy, it's gonna be Russell Crowe.
Batman,
phone.
Christian Bale, or the machinist, Christian
let
Bale?
me-
Batman Christian Bale, who couldn't go to his premiere of The Dark Knight because he punched his sister and his mother and got arrested.
Let me ask you guys this: if you could sleep with any celebrity after letting them peg you, would you? Like, would you let them peg you in order to sleep with them?
Would you?
Yes.
No,
Who?
Really?
no.
It's
Was
just
it,
pegging.
is it being done aggressively or in a nice,
However they decide they
friendly
want
way?
to do it.
Ooh.
I mean, it all depends on the personality of the person that you're going to let peg you.
It's a great shit right
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
You're sitting at a table and they say, "I want to fuck you," and
yeah.
And then next week.
Choose wisely, you know?
Hmm.
no thanks.
Sure, why not?
Who?
I could come up with a small list. I mean,
I mean, who's at the top?
Like-
Mila Kunis. I've always had a thing for her.
Mila Kunis. She'd probably be gentle. She'd
Probably.
probably give it to you softly.
I would too, and I'd go Emma Watson. I think she'd
Yeah,
be gentle
I
too.
agree with Emma Watson.
Yeah.
I don't know because she's all on this fucking feminism tip now. Like,
Yeah, but if
I
you've
feel like
read
she'd take
anything,
the rage.
if you've read anything she's written, it's not like
I know.
man hater feminism.
Exactly,
It's
and-
like, hey, it sure would be nice to
Right.
make $1 for every dollar, and then it's like, I get that.
It's a skewed
All right,
statistic.
but
yeah.
Anyways,
she's
the
got to
kind of
get that aggression
feminism where
out
she-
somewhere. She's probably gonna do it while she's fucking you in the ass with a strap-on on.
it's
She's
the
gonna
kind
use
of
your balls as
feminism
a
where
speed
she still
bag.
likes dick.
Yeah.
Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys ever seen the ball aggression porn
Yes.
where they're just like fucking?
I
kicking
shouldn't have
the
answered
shit?
that quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't get this sentence out, and you had already said yes.
No, it's like, why do guys go through that? Like, see,
The
that's
guys
not,
that like getting kicked in the balls
like,
and
like
shit.
she'll straight up step on them while they're like laying on the ground, like she just like fucking stomp on them.
Yeah.
You're like, why, bitch?
It was on Tosh.0.
Oh, I saw an actual porno.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nope.
yeah.
I don't.
It's called like Ballbusters or something. Weird.
He's
Weird
like, I've
shit,
got
man.
a membership. It's $3.99 a month.
Ted's
That's
like,
nothing
I
compared
only
to.
got off like 3 times during that scene.
That's nothing compared to midgets headbutting dicks.
Oh, that was a good one too.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think Josh. I think we're on Josh.
Oh yeah. What you got, homie?
I would take Nina Dobrev,
Ooh, good
Ooh,
choice.
Yeah.
Ingrid Michaelson,
Decent choice.
and I would bring along Floyd Mayweather
Oh
to
my
read
God.
all the signs for us.
You're already 3 miles past
would
the
be our
sign by the
direction
time
guy.
you pass the turn. He's like, that was it. Floyd,
We
god
could also
damn it.
punch other people too, but I would just want him to read everything.
Yeah.
So we'd have humor.
He's your money guy. He's just gonna come
He's-
in just throwing
He-
fucking
he-
bills
it's
everywhere.
like threefold. He can punch people out, he can be our benefactor, and he could read signs. For us.
So where are you doing this?
Oh, that's that. I didn't even think about that part.
Antarctica.
Fuck yeah.
Wild on
Why would I
during
bring
spring
it
break.
there?
Penguins galore.
Probably like Fiji or
All right.
All right.
Here it's nice in Fiji.
I
something.
think I would take Hunter S. Thompson, William S. Burroughs,
God.
and Kimbo Slice, and we're going to Bangkok, and it's gonna get weird, but we'll be safe. It's gonna get weird,
It's already fucking weird.
but Kimbo Slice, he's gonna keep us safe.
That
I
is the
think
most
what-
entertaining trip
Yeah.
I think in the history of the world.
I think Kimbo Slice is probably gonna end up putting that big solid gold fist he wears around his neck, into your asshole.
Maybe.
He said
I-
it'd get weird.
I imagine that's what Kimbo Slice does with that fist.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I mean,
You
if
don't get
he-
that not to that
If
at
he
least
wants
once.
to, I'm not gonna be able to stop him.
No.
That's true.
Burroughs is
No.
gonna kill at least one woman while he's there.
All he's got to do is William Tell
Hey,
impression.
it's Bangkok. What happens in Bangkok stays in Bangkok.
Uh,
Oh,
I think that's how that saying goes,
that's a
right?
fucking
Yes, that's
awful
exactly how it
hangover
goes.
movie.
Do you think
Oh, yeah,
Kimbo
but
Slice
still, I
would
wanna
do
go to-
that joke?
I want to go to
What's
Thailand.
the capital of Thailand? Punched you
Bangkok.
right in the dick. That would really fucking hurt.
Oh.
You're just dead.
God damn it, Kimbo. Not again.
You
Yeah.
keep doing this to our new friends.
He's just punching everyone.
He just goes up to everyone in Bangkok. What's the capital of Bangkok? And then he kills them.
No, what's the
Thailand.
capital of
Oh,
Thailand?
yeah, sorry.
Really fucked that one up,
What's the
Zach.
capital of Thailand? And he just
5
murdered
Punching
them.
dicks.
Asians die in one day from dick punches.
What about you, Hunter? What's your ultimate spring break scenario?
I would take
The Queen.
Gabrielle Union,
Ooh.
Chatty Daddy, and Zach to the French Riviera.
I don't
Wow.
think
French
I don't
Riviera.
think D Wade would be real happy about
We're
that.
gonna eat brie and toast and
Someone's getting fucked.
And it's not Gabrielle
Every-
Union.
Are we
No.
tag
Single
teaming?
day, it's
Are,
brie and toast.
are we tag teaming Gabrielle Union?
Yes.
Good.
Uh,
What?
no, the idea of you guys tag teaming anybody.
I was gonna say she's pretty hot.
Yeah.
I call caboose. Wait,
You're gonna get it in the caboose.
whatever. I called it. I'll stick with it.
Are you,
That's fair.
Man of his word.
what about you for the pegging situation, Hunter?
For the pegging situation,
The Queen.
I would say Nicki Minaj.
What about
Really?
Because
Really?
I feel like she would peg really hard, and then I could peg her really hard. So
You,
What
wait,
about,
so you want to get pegged really hard?
Ne-
I feel.
sure, why not? I mean, fuck.
What about Adelaide Kane?
Ooh.
Oh, fuck me. She would be so nice and gentle. It'd be a tough,
I'm
it
getting
would really
creeped
be a tough
out.
one to
I
pick
feel like it
between
would
them.
start out gentle, but she would realize that she wants to punish you later on. So then it would get
She's
it would
so
get
fucking hot,
real
though.
rough.
Mom spaghetti.
I don't even.
4chan, 8 Mile. Goddamn.
One of the best things been created.
Yeah,
4chan or 8 Mile?
both.
Yeah.
When are we doing that movie?
The mom spaghetti.
4chan
8
isn't
Mile.
a thing.
8 Mile was a
4chan
good
isn't a
movie.
thing. It's a person.
It wasn't.
8 Mile was a
There
very
was.
good
There's not
movie.
that much to make fun of with that.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Are you you watch your goddamn
There's not
mouth.
much to make
There is
fun
a
of in
shit
8
ton
Mile?
to make fun of
Really?
8 Mile.
I
love the
I
movie.
enjoyed 8 Mile.
It might have been it's been a long time since
Oh,
I've
yeah.
seen it. I don't really remember it
Brittany
that well.
Murphy's enough to make fun of because
That's
she's
true.
dead.
Yeah.
And Cheddar Bob.
Cheddar Bob.
Okay. Yeah.
Future? Fucking Mekhi Phifer?
I saw a picture of Eminem today eating a bag of
Yeah.
M&M's. It said cannibalism.
Cannibalism, yeah. Saw that.
He looked weird.
Like we
He's
watch
getting old.
Yeah.
Is he really?
Richard Die Trying.
Oh, I
Oh.
forgot about that movie. We do need to get some gangster shit up in here.
Cradle to the grave.
Yeah. Oh, we should watch Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking juice in the hood.
That's a good movie.
I respect that movie.
I feel like
They got suck your dick for these cheeseburgers.
I'm pregnant.
What you say to me?
Yeah.
All right, man. As he zipped up his
Dad,
pants.
I'm older than you are. What?
The dad's like 9 years old.
Yeah.
19 or 20.
What are we watching next week?
Drive Angry.
We are watching Drive Angry, and it is phenomenal.
Fantastic.
I don't know if it could be better than this movie.
What's
though.
it called? Drive Angry?
Yes. It's a Nicolas Cage movie.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. You should be excited.
I'm sensing
Haven't
a
we had enough
theme
of
with our
Nicolas
episodes
Cage?
lately.
No, we
No.
will
No
never
such
have
thing.
enough of Nicolas Cage.
You're gonna love this movie, Hunter. If
Full
you
Got a
name.
fucking 37% user rating. How
You're-
am I gonna like this?
you're
movie?
gonna love it if you decide to actually fucking watch it.
I'll fucking watch it.
I'm
God
sorry, it's
damn
not
it,
no
Chad, you
goddamn
piece of
Helen
shit.
Mirren movie.
Yeah. So,
It-
I don't know. Does
Anybody got anything
I
else?
think that wraps
Yeah,
us up.
I have a question. Can we go on a fucking Nicolas Cage hiatus after next week?
No, absolutely not.
We can skip him for a little while. I'm fine with that.
And by a little while, like 2 weeks.
I mean,
We'll go on a Pauly Shore run.
Yes.
I'd be okay with that.
I am okay with that too. Can we watch? What was it? What happened to Paul? Who killed Pauly Shore? What was the name?
Pauly Shore is dead.
Pauly Shore's
Pauly
dead.
Shore
That's
is
the
dead.
one. We should watch that. That's our bad movie.
Vince Vaughn's scenes were amazing. In that movie.
I never saw it.
Oh, it's
never
it's
saw it.
funny.
What was I gonna say? We need to get some shirts. We're working on shirts. Chris, I think that was
Yeah.
We're working on some shirts. We will get those out eventually.
Eventually.
Probably be another week or so
Me for.
because you are gonna make the shirts. But yeah, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, thanks for listening.
Peace out, fuckers.
This has been our podcast.
You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on
They know where they can find
Goose,
us.
places.
GooseRiot.com.
GooseRight.com.
Just go to GooseRight.com and click the things on the left. You'll
Yeah.
get where you want to go.
Like us on
And Pinterest.
Facebook.
I don't know about Pinterest, but sure.
for all those arts and crafts we do.
Friendster.
Yeah.
You can find out how to make the ultimate pegging device on Pinterest.
Check out Chad on MySpace.
Yes.
Yeah.
Our music category is really good. Point.
I really am on MySpace, guys. Hit me up.
We got
Are
some
you really?
mixtapes going.
I was on it the other day.
Wow.
I was on there a couple weeks ago.
What?
Yeah.
It's so slow. Like they're using the web servers from fucking 2003.
That doesn't surprise me.
No.
Anyway,
All right, guys.
see ya.
Later.
Take care.
Love you all.
Bye.
Fuck all of you.